What is going on today, guys? This is Tony from Team Divine Pro here, coming to you guys with unboxing of sorts, and today it will be the highly anticipated Shadow Paladin Ren Suzugamori, the Dark Legend deck, the number 1. So I'm assuming that there's gonna be more, maybe Kai, I-Chain, all that. But yeah, this one, I do have 3 other ones. I already opened them, but I decided I wanted to show you guys what it looked like before you would open it. So let's take a look at it. Let's get right into it, I guess, since there's not much to say about the exterior since it's all wrapped in plastic. The set is actually really hype. Like, a lot of people, they jumped from the Kagero to Shadow Paladins once this came out, because a lot of people, like, Shadow Paladin is just a lot more fun to play, I guess, and it's a lot, like, you want to play with knights and stuff, it's pretty cool, let's be honest. Okay, so you got this, and you got a little nice little thingy that slips, just tells you what's on inside. But really, the real point of this is that you have a storage box, so you got, it won't focus, whatever. You get that, and at the bottom it's the rest of the body, so you get the whole thing. And then you get Charon, and then you get Ren. So it's a nice little storage box, and then you open it up, and you get this stuff. So what you get inside is, you get this guy, the Grim Reaper. Its stride ability is that you can superior call something from your deck. I'm not exactly sure the true ability. I know that it's generation, when he's straighting, you can superior call something to rearguard. I'm just not exactly sure if it requires it to be in rest. I'm assuming that it just superior calls it. Not sure if there's a grade, actually. No, it's a grade 1, maybe? Or lower? Not too sure about this card. I haven't looked at this card exactly, but I know it's good. Put that to the side. What else do we have? We have the deck, obviously. We have some nice Ren sleeves. We got I think you get like a playmat. You get a playmat, and then you get this counter, which is like really warped because of where it is. Oh, actually, this one's pretty nice, actually. Let's just take a look at the playmat, shall we? Is it even a playmat? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, the playmat's just basically this. Like, I'm not gonna open it if it's not a different design. I just looked at it really quickly, and it's not a different design, so you know. But yeah, you get a nice little counter token too. Oh, those in shot. Yeah, those in shot. You get the sleeves. I think everybody doesn't really, no one really cares about the sleeves. I'm just going to put this like that so you know you get stuff. And then finally we get the deck. So this is what everybody wants to look at, because these cards really help support the archetype. Not like Revengers exactly, but they do add some more versatility because they do give the stride. So let's get on with it, shall we? Okay, wait. Okay. So we didn't get a point. It's okay. It's okay. So, starting off, you get 4 Blaster Dark Diablo. His ability is that on Generation Break 2, on Generation Break 2, you can, if you're striding a card that has Blaster in its card name, then everything in your hand becomes grade 3, like plus 3 grade. So basically, it becomes a stride fodder payer kind of guy. And then if you stride on top the Phantom Diablo, then you get to choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire. So it's really strong. It's really powerful. It's just that there are other cards that are kind of bit better. So you get 4 of these. Like, basically, if you buy one of these guys, you have enough to make anything in the deck. It's just that you only get 1 holo. Actually, I'll put aside to the holos to show you guys how many you get. Then you get 4 of the Diablo guy. So if you stride this on top of that, then you get to choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. And if you're about to stride this, then then his ability activates and it gets everything to high enough to pay for it. So his ability exactly is that if you have, he's a Persona 1, so you have to flip over 1. If you flip over 1 of him, then he gains the ability. Then he has 2 things. If there are 2 or more face up. Well, actually, I think this one's just basic. It's if you have 2 or more face-up G units, then he gains plus 1,000 and plus 1 critical. And then the ability of the Persona Blast is that when he attacks, your opponent either decides to retire 2 rear guards. They can't. It's not up to. So if they can't pay the cost, then they cannot. If they cannot pay the cost or they choose not to, then they cannot guard the attack. So it's really strong. It applies lots of pressure. It's a good finisher card. And then you have 4 Bad Bakar as you're rounding off grade 3. So you have 8 grade 3s in the deck. His ability is that when his attack hits the Vanguard while he is boosted, you get to superior call 1 grade 1 or lower, I believe. Yeah, just 1 grade lower and superior call it. You have to be a generation break 1 though. And the neat thing is though, a lot of the ones that I'm going to show you that say superior call from the deck, they don't specify Shadow Paladin or any particular clan, which is really cool. So you could technically mix if you want. It's lots of fun like that. This one, now going on to grade 2s, you have 4 Dorants. Now grade 2. So, I don't know, his? I'm not exactly sure. The ability is that on Generation Break 1, it gains plus 2,000 if you have a Vanguard with Blaster in its card name, if I'm correct. And I probably am if it wants to focus. There we go. And then if it is boosted by Claudus, which you'll see later, by like its copy of Claudus, then it gains the ability that one. Let me just make sure. I know the effect. Yeah, if it's just boosted, then by Claudus when it attacks, you get to turn up unflip 1 damage, not turn up. So pretty strong card actually, a really strong card. Then you have 4 Maka. So her ability is on Generation Break 1. She can when she's boosted and she attacks, she gets the ability to superior call 1 grade 1 or lower. Just grade 1 or lower. Doesn't have to be Shadow Paladin or anything. So again, the versatility, superior calling. Then we have 2 Maclear. Yeah, so now the Perfect Guard becomes a special interceptor, but his effect only becomes active if you have 1 or less rear guards. So, not the best of cards, you know? Alright, so then, so that was a total of 10, I believe. I think you get 10. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, you get 10. You get 10 grade 2s, which is a bit odd, but, you know, it's doable. I will be showing a budget deck that requires you just to, like, use, like, at most two of these things to make. So I will be doing that and an updated Shadow Paladin deck, like a competitive one. So moving on to grade 1s, you have 3 Trumpeters. So its ability is that on Generation Break 1, you get to, Generation Break 1, if there is a Blaster unit as your Vanguard, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 Blaster unit, then its ability is that you can Counterblast 1, or is it Soul? Yeah, Counterblast. No, Soul Blast 1, and you get to superior call 1 grade 1 or lower. I'm just going to make sure that that is correct, because I don't want to be lying to you guys. Yeah, but the only thing is that it can't be this card. Like, it can't be another Dark Heart Trumpeter, so you can't go, like, go, and just, like, fill the entire field up with Dark Hearts. Next card is 4 Charon. So her ability is that you can reveal, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater Blaster unit, then you can reveal this, well, actually she has 2 effects. Yeah, so her ability is that she's kind of like the cost pair of this clan. So you can reveal a grade 3 when she's placed on the rearguard circle, and you get to discard, like, ditch it. Oh no, you just reveal it, sorry. Choose a grade 3 card from your hand, and wow, it's even better than I thought. You get to reveal it. Oh, okay, I see now. Okay, they made the ability really balanced. Okay, so the ability is that, sorry, this card I, like, did not look into because I was like, it's not great. Ability is that when it's placed from rearguard, you get to reveal a grade 3 from your hand, and then if you do, you can get to search your deck for a grade 3 card with Blaster Dark in its name. And then from there, you have to discard 1 card from your hand. So it doesn't have to be grade 3, which is really strong. And then on top of that, her ability is that if you're retiring rearguards for the effect of a Blaster unit, with the one of you, if you have, if you're just retiring, but then if you have a Vanguard that's grade 3 or greater with Blaster in its card name, she gets to be all the fodder you need. So like, she'll become 3 unit. Like, you can just use that card to pay. So it's really powerful in the fact that it's really good fuel for the stride, because all you have to do is be like, okay, I'll just pay with you and that's it. But then again, not the greatest of cards, which shows why I didn't really know it. This is the Claudus for the other combos. Let me just go find her. Yeah, so they make an image. They're kind of like the Legion of this set. I can't really show it to you guys well, but you know. Actually, yeah, they do. It's like, like that. So yeah, let me just put that back to where it was. Okay, so Claudus's ability is that, okay, this is a guy. This has to be a guy though. If you have a grade 3 or greater Blaster unit, and you have Generation Break 1, it gains plus 2,000, and on top of that, when it boosts the if it boosts Dorant, then its ability is that it gains plus 2,000 extra. So it's a good booster. It's basically giving you 11k, which I heard is very good last time I checked. Next up is your grade last up on your grade 1 lineup is your perfect guards. So you have the Young Witch Nemane, which is really, I like the artwork. It's pretty cute actually. But at first when I saw this, I was like, okay, maybe it's not going to be a grade. It's going to obviously be a grade 1, but not a perfect guard. But it turned out to be a perfect guard, which is pretty cool. Now, unlike the other perfect guards that unflip damage, this one, like the others though, it only perfect guards your Vanguard. And then if you have a copy of her in the drop zone, then the ability is that you can draw 1 card and then discard 1 card. So it's a cycle card. It doesn't really unflip damage, which could have been helpful in the deck, but still, this allows you to cycle through the deck, and it's really powerful at the same time because of it. Then your starter, you get Full Bow Brave. Full Bow Brave is his effect is on Generation Break 1. You get to counterblast 1, and you get to search your deck for a, like, I believe you put this into Soul? No, you just retire it. Counterblast 1 and retire, I believe. And you get to search your deck for a grade 3 with Blaster in its name. Oh no, you put it into Soul, yeah. So pretty good card. It's very strong in that aspect. And then, rounding off, I don't know exactly. Let me just check. How many grade 1s were there? 3, 4, 8, 12, 14. There were 14 grade. That's a bit odd then. I must have missed a Mac layer. I guess there were 11 grade 2s. Then, for grade 0s for triggers, we run 4 criticals. This is a Revenger critical, which is really good because now you can run technically 12 crit if you want in Revengers. Then the other ones are not Revengers, they are just triggers. So you have 4 criticals. So you have a total of 8 criticals with the deck by itself. So even if you just get the deck, you don't have to swap it out for you don't have to swap out the stands for or anything. Then you run 4 of this heal trigger, which is like, if you guys know the starter for Royal Paladin, that's a dog that they had the Fighters like festival or something. It's white. It's the exact same thing, except like the exact same look, except it has like light blue instead of black, and then it's a white dog instead of black. So it's pretty cool how they varied the contrast because of Shadow Paladin and Royal Paladin. And then you have one last card. It's a draw trigger. It is I have no clue what the effect is actually. It's when it's called onto rearguard, give 1 grade 1 or give 1 card plus 3,000, I guess. So it's decently strong. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm not exactly sure what else I can mention about the deck. Oh, let's go over exactly how many hollows you get. Well, this is based off the Japanese because I have no clue what. I know for the fact that the English meta, you guys won't be getting the storage box, which is a big downside because it's pretty cool and it's pretty neat that you get one. But anyways, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you basically get 1 of every good holo card. Like I think you get 1 of every card. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you get one holo of every card inside the set, which is really good because then you get you still get a blinged out deck, and technically then if you get 4 of these, like I did, then you could really just bling out a whole playset, which is really cool. Besides that though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the budget deck profile of this, and also the actual deck profile of the competitive build that I will be bringing to you guys soon. But until then, guys, comment, rate, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Well, helps the team out. And until next time, guys, it's been Tony from Team Divine Pro, signing off. Bye!